Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Namaste, friends. There was one request recently by one of our subscribers on the Western aspects that he uses. These are conjunctions, semi-octile, semi-sextile at 30 degrees. If the distance, the longitude distance between two planets are these, we have a varied list of if they are exactly 180 degrees apart, it's a position, and we have, of course, even in Indian astrology, we use most of them. Of course, trines definitely we use. We use the opposition, conjunction. These are anyway there, and yeah, square to some extent, depending on, of course, the grahas. There are different aspects that we use, but given a particular day, each minute as moon progresses, it will get in line with some planets, and even other planets might be in conjunction or in semi-octile position, and these are used by him for multiple purposes. Of course, in the Western astrology, they may be using Uranus, Neptune, Pluto, and all that. We in Vedic astrology stick on to Sun, to Rahu, the 9 grahas only. So in this Excel, I have considered just 9 grahas, and the longitudinal distance in the zodiac, when it happens to be this many degrees, we qualify it as conjunction or sextile or quintile and all that. That's the exactly what this Excel is going to do. I'll walk you through what it does. So here I have a transit sheet where a person can enter, say the person wanted these things to aspects from morning 7 a.m. is time. Of course, I have put 5.5. We can put your own time zone. And necessarily Ayanamsa is not required because we are going to find the difference between two planets' longitudes. So Ayanamsa doesn't matter. But since my code inside is all built upon Ayanamsa, I have left the user to choose some Ayanamsa itself. It doesn't matter. And of course, one has to give, instead of 180 degrees, if it is even 1.5 degrees this way and 1.5 degrees this way, totally 3 degrees, then also we can call it opposition and things like that. Therefore, we have to be, if it is 120 degrees, do we consider 119 to 121 as trine? Yeah, more or less. So we give a orb of, so that orb also should be have the same orb for all planets and same orb for all aspects. That is questionable. But here what I have done is a fixed orb. So maybe the user can put any number here. But this is the same orb that is used for all planets and all aspects. In case you want to modify it, you'll have to modify the formulas inside. It is left to you. But this is what I have used a single orb. What this program does is every 10 minutes, you can, of course, if you want to change the increment time, you can modify it even to 1 minute and pull more number of rows. It is left to you. So each minute, it calculates the planet degrees for all the planets in Vedic astrology from Sun to Rahu, Ketu and all that. Then it finds the difference between, if you see, of course, since it is involved, it will pull the entire, you can just watch this formula bar. It has some formula, you don't have to maybe worry it because I clubbed multiple formulas together. Essentially what it does is it does the difference between the longitudes of the planets. This is Sun minus Moon, Sun minus Mars, Sun minus Mercury. So whichever is the smaller of the two angles that is put in here. And then it qualifies the Sun-Moon interactions if it is falling in a semi-quintile or what it is. So there you have all the, I think it amounts to a list of, I think, let me check, I think 13 list is what this is, a list of 13 values. Yeah, that's this is what is qualified here with custom formatting. So on a particular day, you can change the day from 7 o'clock to evening 6 p.m. It qualifies the position of these two planets whether they fall into semi-quintile or whatnot. I mean, see, Sun Rahu is since it was not there at this time, whereas at 740 it has started in this case. So we have to check. Normally, Sun Rahu Ketu is not sudden happening. I mean, every planet is gradual, but these two are, I mean, Rahu at least, Rahu Ketu are slow moving planets, but somehow at this time it starts to happen. Therefore, you see, I have given different color codings. So in case you change something, these things, if you change the arc to 1 degree, that is 0.5 degrees this side and 0.5 degrees the other side, then some of the orbs would have, you have a limited number of these moon and Saturn become Trine then, and you have the qualification for all of these together. So it is a function of the orb that you give as well as the function of the date that you give. Suppose I put some date here like today's date, then automatically these things change for you. So some planets get into, or how do you use it, and that's not the purpose of this video. This is only to give you this Excel that can work out the qualification of the aspects. So you can download this Excel, make use of it, and tell me if it's useful to you. It is done for 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. of any time. I have put 5.5, you can put your own time zone. So there is nothing else required here, because these qualifications require, this degree determination requires, since I have put the VBA code such that the INAMSA number is required, because I was always working with sidereal longitudes. That's why you need the INAMSA. Normally, if you work with tropical longitudes, you don't need the INAMSA also. So, but I had a previous file where just before we did a video on Navataras. So that I in fact built upon that Excel here. That's how this as the INAMSA that is getting used. Otherwise, INAMSA might not be required at all. And we need just the time zone, because we are not interested in the bhavas here. We are not interested. So therefore, latitude, longitudes don't play a role. Ascendant is also not coming into picture. So just need the time zone, because the time is linked to time zone. So that way, that's the only reason. Basically, we need only time. So that way, I think hopefully this is a useful video for you, as well as a good Excel for you to make use of, because you can use it for any time that you desire, not necessarily a particular date. You can even increase the duration also, or decrease the duration, whatever. Here I jumped every 10 minutes in case you want every 1 minute, which might be meaningless, because 1 minute nothing much changes, because these are planets, so planets don't change much in the 1 minute interval. So 10 minutes should be okay. So of course it is Excel, so you can modify it to the any level that you desire. Okay, please download and check if it's useful. Thank you.